With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello everyone. So the question says that study carefully the following statement and select the incorrect one or ones. First is lateral root developed from the pericycle. Second, endodermis is innermost layer of the cortex. Third, sapwood is the central dark colored area and it is a non-conducting part of the secondary xylem. So basically they are talking about the roots, and what kind of the roots? Dicot roots. Dicot root. You should know the structure of the dicot root. The outermost layer of the dicot root is the epidermis, which sometimes consists of the unilateral root hair. Below the epidermis comes the layer of the cortex, and the layer of the cortex and the cells of this cortex has thin-walled. They are thin-walled parenchymatics. Below the cortex, there are cells larger than the cortex cells, and these cells are known as the endodermis, and the inner part of the cortex is the endodermis. There is deposition of the suberin material, all right, between the cells of the endodermis, all right, like this. Even the tangential cells or the lateral cells, anywhere there is a deposition of this suberin material, okay, which is in the endodermis, and this is known as the Casparian strips. All right. The certain few cells of the endodermis, they have thick walled parenchyma, and they form a layer which is known as the pericycle. Later, what happened during the secondary development or secondary growth of the root, these pericycle give results to the lateral roots. Okay, this was regarding these two statements, that lateral roots develop from the pericycle. Yes. Endodermis is the innermost layer of the cortex. Yes, it does come below the cortex, and it is the innermost layer of the cortex. This statement is also true. Third statement, sapwood. Now, what is doing with the sapwood? What happened in a secondary growth of the root? All right, the xylem and the phloem are arranged in a radial direction like this, and in between the xylem and phloem there is a cambium ring between. During the activity of the cambium ring, what happened? It start dividing the cells towards the inner side and towards the outer side. The outer side forms the secondary phloem, and the cells that divide towards the inner sides form the secondary xylem. Now what happens in this secondary xylem? These cells during a long run, they get deposition of the organic material like tannins, oils, or they can be essential oils and resins. All right, because of this deposition, the wall of this secondary xylem becomes lignified. And this area becomes the non-conducting area. It becomes more darker area. It becomes more darker in color, and this area is known as the heartwood. This is the heartwood, and the area that surrounds the heartwood is known as the sapwood, and this comparatively is a lighter area. And it is a conducting area. So they are talking about the sapwood in the central dark colored area, non-conducting. No, it is not central and dark, but rather it is present on the periphery of the central dark area, and it is the conducting area of the secondary xylem. So this statement is a false statement. Hence, correct answer is third. That is, the third statement is the false statement. Thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.